Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of me talking about things that are tangentially related to this game, and enemies killing me, and the game crashing every once in a while, and me doing my best to save you, spare you from the horrors of technical issues. And actually, I say that, but if I really a true geek, what is that? Oh, I've been here. I also got a key. We're in a really interesting place right now. I was musing about it being the place of giants because it's enormous, and it's all underground, and it's also not all underground. It's, yeah, it's a marvelous place. But if I were really a true geek, I'd be looking at the crash reports, and I'd be like, this DLL over here is all special and connected to this particular thing, and I bet it's this transistor that's giving me headaches. So I'll try to do a hardware mod in here to this motherboard over here. It's all, and so I'm just gonna add a little bit of a what's the capacitor? That's the one, to do a little bit of current modulation so it doesn't crash as much, because it usually crashes because of this voltage is being rippled and all that. And it's all, yeah, that'd be true geek, but I'm not true geek. I barely know how to assemble my own computer. If I know how to assemble my own computer, but and I've known it for a while. But the first CPU I actually dropped into a CPU socket was only like 4 or 5 years ago, and we're going to the quarters. I don't know where that's going, but we're going. Yeah, like the computer I started recording this series on, I had it for. These guys are all terrible people, by the way. We're shooting them and killing them before asking questions. Because they're like, oh, the prophet's ass is not round and fluffy. Wait a minute. Maybe fluffy's not. What was he saying? That's all you've got? Yeah, they don't even see me because I'm so sneaky. But they're asking about what I have and all that. I think that's going to be enough. That is not. And I don't like it. Whoa, whoa! Don't crash my game. Please don't crash my game. No, you... Oh, wait. I made noises, by the way. I realize I made noises. It's all good. They're also making noises. AGHR translates into the sound he made. Sure. Poor voice actors having to come up. I don't know if it's fun or not. I've heard some fun recordings of death sounds and all that. And I say fun, I mean for the voice actor. I don't know if it is fun every time. Maybe it depends on the sound technician. I don't know. And if you're wondering which ones I've heard, I remember hearing samples from the voice actor of Mercurio. He's a very famous one. He does a lot of things, and he specializes in insect sounds. Mercurio from Vampire Bloodlines. He has a website. You should definitely check it out. Not Mercurio. Mercurio doesn't have a website, but the voice actor does. And he's famous, and I don't remember his name, so I'm sorry, but you should. If you're interested in that, and if you're especially if you're an aspiring voice actor. Well, if you are an aspiring voice actor, or a voice actor at all, I say aspiring because, you know, voice actors don't watch my videos. They might, actually. They might. Hi, are you a voice actor? Hello. Yeah, what I mean is you should look it up. And I've also watched a death recording. I saw a video about it. A death sound recording by, I don't remember her name, the current voice actress of Lara Croft from the video games. I don't know if there's movies, so that's why I say the video games, because the movies probably have a... Well, she's an actress as well, and a pretty awesome actress as well. I like her. I don't need that. There's people in here. We're gonna have to deal with that, aren't we? Yeah, she also recorded some death scenes, and those are pretty macabre, actually, because for some reason, it's all, I don't know. I say for some reason. I am not too familiar with the development of the original Tomb Raider, so I don't know if it is warranted or not. But Square Enix was already, I say Square Enix, but I mean Eidos was already pretty obsessed with all the different ways that Lara Croft can die, but for some reason Tomb Raider is associated with elaborate death manners and things. And the first one, actually, you could die in some interesting ways. But that was mostly a side effect of the fact that there was such an interesting diversity of deadly traps all throughout the game. You could become the famous gold statue, or you could be crushed by a boulder that comes down a mountain, or all these guys are going to be a bit of a problem. Maybe not so much this way, especially if this paralyzes them, because I think it is why they paralyzed and crashed my game. Or it could fall off a ravine, or you could, you know, dive into a stone pool. Like instead of being a water pool, it's a stone pool. Oh, that was stupid. Maybe that guy dodged, though. Ah, come on. What is he doing? They're looking for the arrows, though. Because the arrows are falling down there, and they're like, of course the archery is where the arrows land. This is how AI works. And then I'm gonna complain about my friends that I don't have. I thought I did. Now they're dead. That's why I'm complaining. Oh, come on, through the legs? What was that? Give me big fat collision boxes. That's what I like. That's what I like. There you go. Perfect. And I think now is the... Oh, leveled up twice. Well, not twice. Leveled up last episode, but let's get some light in here. We have a higher level light, but honestly, I don't like it, because I don't like this one as it is. So yeah, that recording session of Death Screams by, I don't remember her name, I'm sorry, by Lara Croft's voice actress was also pretty macabre, because the I suppose director was being like, hey, so now you're gonna get a spear shoved through the back of your head, and you're gonna be alive for 5 seconds, and you're gonna be yeah, and now you're on fire and being crushed by a boulder, and now you're being electrocuted and also being eaten by a jaguar, or jaguar, I don't know. Either way, depends on whether she's faking her British accent or not, because she's American. She does have I've heard people say that she doesn't have a good British accent. To my untrained ears, she does have a fantastic, brilliant British accent. She doesn't, actually. It's all fine. But I can tell the difference. That's the thing. It's not that British accent that I'm like, this is so posh. I feel like drinking tea and eating biscuits. Wait a minute. Do British people eat biscuit or biscuits? Because here in Portugal, we got both things. We got no, we don't have cookies. Well, we do have cookies. We have different words, really. But we have, like, distinctions between biscuit and what could translate as cookie. And then we also have cookies, which are, you know, chocolate chips cookies. That's what we call cookies. And they're very good for the farting operation, at least for me. And also, I don't know where I'm going, because I don't want to go there. I just wanted to make sure I explored everything. This map takes forever to load. Have you noticed that before? Anyway, we're going in there. I also wanted to go up there. I bet there's nothing. It's cool stuff up there, though. And that is a dwarven grid in Skyrim, of course. Not here, though. And yeah, so that's about the death scenes that I remember watching or hearing the recordings of. Those two. That's enough for me to say, I've watched some. So that's what I do. It's like I read 2 articles, and on one of them, only half, about sound design, and I can talk about it. Like, you know, them going out into the middle of the desert and recording things like fighting sounds. Bethesda has the habit of doing that, or had. I don't know if they do anymore. Their sound lead, I think, left the team after Oblivion was developed. A lot of people left the team after Oblivion was developed. Bethesda saw, oh, this is selling a lot, and we barely need to patch the game. Fire everyone. Shadowsteel, I'll get it. And that wasn't quite like what happened, but yeah. Oblivion had a tumultuous development, and the post-development scene was interesting because they had to split the teams, and it's sort of weird and hazy, and we don't really know as people outside the development team. Okay, Shadow Ore. 70 per pound. That's not too bad. That's interesting. I think these are unique ores. I don't remember seeing them. Yeah, but they go into the middle of the desert, and then they have like these bags of leather and bags of what's the other thing, like tarps and things, and then they have spoons and things, just bang things around, and then they have gunpowder, and they can do a lot of stuff with gunpowder because the impact. Hi, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What are they going on? Why are you saying that's all I've got if you haven't even seen me or attacked me? Maybe they hit. What? It's not red. Well, you're going down. That's what matters. Oh, maybe that's not what. Yeah, launch the game. Let's not crash the computer. And we have the save just here, so I don't even need to do an edit over here. Just go for it. There we go. Oh. I do need to do an edit, but I'm not gonna. Well, I did need to do an edit. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, about the recordings. Yeah, you can do a lot of gunpowder. Like, even things that you wouldn't think, like sails, sound of sails. Gunpowder for the win. Or at least they do that. If it were up to me, I think this wall paralyzing while it's time stopped is crashing my game more than anything. This is bad news because I do rely on this skill quite a lot. I don't need to, but I will probably continue doing it. Lucky? What was it? Yeah, it was him complaining about that's all I got. Look at you and your carpets. And these are not even nice carpets. You are a terrible person. Look at this. Burlap, that's the word I wanted to say. Massive shield of the righteous rampart. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't. It's just too heavy. A jewelry box. So yeah, if I was a part of a sound team, I'd say, like any sound they asked. Oh, I need a menu sound for when there's an error. Oh, gunpowder is what I need. Every time. I need an arrow being shot. A gunpowder. Every time. And then I record like 5 hours of gunpowder playing with gunpowder in the middle of the desert. And I just, I don't know, download it off of YouTube. And then I'd be fired from Valve because that's what they do. Did. No, wait a minute, that's not Valve. Who had it? I think it was Valve, actually. Back when Stalker, the first Stalker, was being developed, this was 2006. That was a little bit of a kerfuffle. And I don't remember exactly, so I might be wrong about this. I'm basically slandering. No, wait a minute, this is recording. This is no, wait a minute. Which one is it? Libel or slandering? I'm doing both of them at the same time. Slandering or libeling Valve and saying this. But back in when Stalker was being developed, and I think it was right after it came out, to be honest. So it might have not been while it was being developed. It was a little bit of a kerfuffle because of the yeah, we've seen this before. The flashlight texture, and apparently Stalker uses the same one or a very similar one. I'll take that. That doesn't even weigh anything. Heck yeah. Undead up to level 19 flee for 30 seconds. That is a cool looking sword, and even though it's highly unusable. Like, for one, it's really top heavy, and then like that's a one-handed sword. It looks like a one-handed sword. It's just, yeah. Master books, though. This is good stuff. Really good stuff. We got ourselves a pretty awesome stuff. And Scrag Cuirass. I've seen one of these before. And also Traces. It's not what I want. Traces of the Ash Warrior. It's all good, but it's not for arrows. So, and yeah. So apparently Stalker, the first one at least, and Half-Life 2 use the same or a very similar flashlight texture, and people picked up on that and were like, "Oh, this stalker is stealing off of Valve." And the team at Game World or whatever, they have the weirdest studio. They had the weirdest studio name, but yeah, their team was like, "No, we don't. We didn't. We got this is off this website. What's this? What's up with this website? Come on, he told me it was royalty free." And then apparently Valve was like, "Yeah, we took it off of that as well." It was just apparently someone inside the Valve team who did that without them knowing, without the higher-ups knowing, basically. It happens sometimes. I think it happened recently. Nah. I was gonna mention an example, and the one that came to mind, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the one I was initially thinking of, but the one that came to mind just now was Bethesda and their Fallout 4 expansion that dealt with robots or whatever, that they stole from some modder. And yeah, I don't know what that was all about, but I don't know if that was also I don't know if that was on purpose or if it was just some lower person. Lower person? Does it make sense? Does it make sense, or is it not the correct way of saying it? I don't know. Anyway, some lower downs, not higher ups. Does it make sense? I suppose it makes. Anyway, that just, hey, so I got the idea for your wall DLC. Here you go. Pay me the same money that you're gonna pay every other month, even though I just made up the whole story. And they were like, yes, this is exactly what what we needed. Go back to beta testing. And then they went back to beta testing, and nobody bothered to check if that was stolen. That's a realistic possibility of how something like, I don't remember what they were, Autumn Leaves, I think it was called. I think that's the name of the mod, not the name of the DLC. It was a big thing. If you follow Bethesda development, you might have heard of this. But yeah, that's a reasonable possibility as to why that might have happened. So, of course, completely conjecture. They might have disclosed why that happened. I don't know. Now, where do you go? Somewhere. Okay, well, apparently we're not going in there. But I want to go in there. I go where I please. No, I don't. No secrets shall be kept from me, game. No secrets. And this is looking even more spooky than before. And it's a constant lightning storm in here. I didn't... No, the game hasn't crashed yet. Or, I mean, I didn't need to de-edit. I was thinking about the time of the episode. But no, that's not the issue. That's not what I'm stopping. What I'm stopping is that this game, as we've seen, has a very sparse soundscape. There's a lot of missing sounds, and here I would say is definitely one of them. Like, you can hear your footsteps, and you shouldn't be. Like, the wind is blowing everything. It should be absolutely deafening. But the soundtrack was just perfect, and I was ruining it, of course. And it was kind of mimicking the effect where the soundtrack just mutes everything else, even though it's not actually louder, and that is done to great effect in Steven Spielberg movies and everybody else that did after him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the first one to do it. It's the first one where I saw that effect, though. You jerk. This is main quest stuff. There's no way this is not main quest stuff. I am going in. I am seeing what this is. I am getting all the bullshit. Hi. What are you? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Okay. A crystal widow. Do I get arcane fever back here? Please don't. This is the worst usage. Your arcane fever worse. Shut up. Your face worsened. No, I'm dead. Well, this is gonna be an interesting thing. I do have a lot of ambrosia, and I did get an ambrosia last episode, when the game crashed, and I replayed a little bit. So what I need to do is I need to do this. That's all I needed. And here comes the widow. Here comes the widow. Okay, that's all I need. Yeah, you can raise your hand. Oh no, don't raise your hand. Oh, crap. It's really inefficient to like, get a little bit. Because, like, every 5 seconds you get 2%. But if you back out, it's not really efficient. You're not using up your time. It's a backpack. That's good. That's not good. That's not good. Some potions. An apprentice chest. I'm perfect at this. I'm the goodest. Got a lot of blueprints in here. Bow of the Righteous Path. Yeah. I need to look at my blueprints. Because I didn't actually look at the ones we were picking up. Or the things we were picking up in the first place. I know. Does it continue over here? Please stop. It did. It did. Okay. Okay, we're safe. Save the game. Let's look at our weapons first, because I did get Lightbringer. No, it was this. It's all rings. I don't care about rings. Care about boots. Boots are also nice. But that's not what we got. We got a helmet? No. Was it a cuirass? No, yeah, it was this thing. Soul of the Wandering Mage. Now these are probably things that I'm gonna keep. I did have one of them, didn't I? Was it? Nah, it was something else. I think it was this thing. Maybe it was. No, probably wasn't actually. We'll figure it out. So ambrosia. Nah, I'm not gonna drink it now. Oh, the game is crashing as I save. This is bad news. This is bad news. I'll be right back. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's all here. So, I got everything here. I do have some skill books that I might want to go with. And I also am just leaving here. I'm gonna go through here even though it is a little bit damaging. Up to 45. Did we get the notification about it being worsening? Let's go. See how many ambrosia we have. We have 6. That's not a whole lot. What the heck? Arcane fever is lessened. That's a good thing. Okay, so did we get everything? And we're never going up there. Because of course none of that matters. There's no access up there. But it looks cool, so that's all that counts. Now, where are we? Where in the world are we? This is Thalgard. Well, I know where to go. Let's just be careful and not die. Might die. Oh, look at us! We're up here, also on top of, yeah, invisible walls. So this is gonna impede me from... No. No. Yeah, you're not doing that to me, game. Yeah, that was gonna be an easy jump, but the game sort of cheated me. So I cheated at the game! Fixed it. Anyway, going northeast from here, because I'm pretty sure we haven't been to that little bit of road. Interesting that these crystals don't actually create any arcane fever, so I like that. But yeah, we haven't been here. I'm sure we have been everywhere, but this is an interesting... Well, I guess we're seeing it in advance. It's an interesting section, an interesting succession of places. So we're just exploring. And this is, again, a very interesting staircase into the unknown. Have we been down here? It's looking like we have. I don't think we have been up here, though. Or have we? No, we haven't. Look at that jerk. I bet he doesn't even like chocolate. Yeah, they're pretty nasty ones. Not sunburn or sunborn. Actually, I wonder if sunborn has any meaning that we can deduce. I'm gonna say it doesn't. I don't remember. I don't think so. There's nothing down here, at least not in regards to locations on the map. There's just a beach and another sunburn one, sunborn, whatever. Oh, nice shot. Not nice shot. He's a mage. Also, another thing. Did I mention that bows don't make this noise? That we hear when we do this? They don't do that. Okay. Real life ones, mind you. There's another person. There you are. Huh. Where? Oh,
Wait. Someone's dead.
please don't kill me. I would much appreciate if you didn't. Oh, that was... Please don't crash the game either. Aww. That was gonna be lovely. It wasn't. It was gonna be pretty bad as well already, because I just took so much damage. So you don't have anything, but we do know where they are now. So I suppose might as well just go down through here, as long as there's no invisible walls that sustain me in the air and kill me when they suddenly disappear. I'll be okay. That's the spirit. Okay. Huh. I think they might have some trigger that when I cast a shout, they take it. Well, it's a shout. The time stop. They take it as an attack, which of course is probably unintentional because it doesn't make much sense. Okay, this is really bad. I need more paralysis poisons. Okay, are you... Wait a minute. You're a battle mage? Good for you. And bad for me. Man, they're really nasty. I never imagined that we'd find something worse than the wild mages. Because these guys, they run at me and they cast spells. But we're out of time for the day. So we're gonna explore this next episode. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Enderal. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.